yeah. That. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all, man? As we already seen that pretty much the game is at a wrap right now as the New England Patriots defeat the Atlanta Falcons 24-23. This is the post game reaction with the heavy hitters live. Fellas, what's going on?
What up, bro?
All right, what y'all got to say about this, man?
I'm
Oh,
tired.
he on camera, so you know he tired. He tired, ball.
This was the epitome of everything we've been complaining about all year. The game was exactly that. Bad coaching. You didn't have a third timeout because you couldn't get your offensive coordinator, couldn't get the plays in on time um after you got a penalty. So you had extra time to get the play in, you still couldn't get a play, and you got a penalty to delay a game after that. You had the potential to delay a game, so you had to call a timeout. And then your kicker misses a field goal that should be he should have hit. I mean, I'm
You ain't lost for words.
I'm not a loss of words. I really not.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just everything that is exactly. See, I'm gonna just say this. We got to stop being fake. Raheem is nothing but a fake, and and just stay with me when I say this. He's a fake. He's a fraud. Because Kev talked about it. What's the point of you sitting up here saying that you got confidence in the kicker when you shown the absolute opposite of that? What's the point of saying you got one of the deepest rosters in the league and you got guys like Harrison, who's a defensive back? He's not even a linebacker. Guys like Troy Anderson, Trice, Malone, all these guys are on the roster, and yet you pull a guy off the street, don't nobody want, and you put him at linebacker. What's the point of looking at having him rotating JD Bertrand in when you're just gonna put him right back in the same situation, in a clutch situation, just for the team to take advantage of it? What's the point? What's the point of putting your offensive coordinator on the sideline when he's just gonna do the same dumb crap over and over again? We came out throwing the ball. Nothing has changed. This is the part about this team. It's just like, look, I don't want nobody to say, don't anybody that come to me talking about Raheem needs to be the head coach for the rest of the year. Like, y'all can say them words to me. Don't say, don't look, y'all can utter them words to Jesus because he want to hear you. I don't. Hey, Jesus is your best friend. Man Mike ain't. No, excuse me. The hell with Man Mike. Michael Anthony Lynton ain't your friend. Okay? I'm not your friend right now. What's the point of having two running backs and half the damn time you don't see Tyler Allgett, half the time you don't see Bijan Robinson? What's the point of having Darnell Mooney on the team when he can't get open? I mean, you paying him $16 million to not get open. What's the point?
Hmm.
I will say this, Kim. Before I'm extremely proud of Kyle Pitts. I'm extremely proud of Drake London, and I'm extremely proud of Michael Penix. I'm extremely proud of that offensive line. Hinton, Wilkerson, Ledford, you're doing an amazing job. There's no way this offensive line should be playing as good as they played today. This is a great defensive team, and they held up to him. So I will say that. I'm going off screen now. I want to cry. All right, I'm going off screen now,
Drew, what you got? What you got on that? What you got on this, man?
Man, the NFL scripted. I'm sorry. After watching this game, bro, like when he went up to miss the field goal, it's terrible when you got to watch a game and you think the worst. Like, oh man, what if he missed this field goal? It's a PAT, dude. Like we're gonna start there. What do I say every single post game show? There's 1 to 2 to 3 plays in the game that will change the game. We'll start with Parker Romo. His job should be on the line. You cannot miss a PAT. That's why you lost the game. You lost the game by 1 point. At this point, how can I even sit back and say that I'm confident in the dude? You can't make a routine PAT. Seen wide receivers like Ocho Cinco make PATs. Seen him pull fans out of the dang on stands and kick a PAT. That's sad, man. You got high schoolers that can do that. That's not being paid to play. That's unacceptable. Point blank in the period. You have to make that. His job should be on the line. I know they say Creed not ready, but I'm finna find out. Put him out there and let him go. Let them battle it out for his job this week. But that's piss poor. You lose the game 24-23. The offense battled back. Drake London, I told you guys, he's a bona fide #1 wide receiver. We can put that to bed. Go ahead and get his contract ready. He's about to get paid. Penix played with poise out there, even with guys missing on the offensive line. I filled in admirably. Um, like I said, man, I don't even want to even say a whole bunch of negative stuff because the team fought back. You have to make the PAT. Period. Game should at least should have been going into overtime. This is the second game where you miss a PAT. Those games, we know that the NFL and football is a game of inches. Those things that's called beating yourself. The stuff that you do that shoot yourself in the foot, that's called beating yourself. So at the end of the day, as much as I want to even talk about, like break down all of the other plays that happen in the game, we got to look at Parker Romo like, bruh, when the plays are there, you got to make them. How many times today did we see Drake London making one-handed catches, just snatching the ball out of people's hands? Like he was trying to take the win. That's what you got to do. Playmakers make plays. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear no excuses. It's different if you missed a 50-plus yard field goal. Dude, you missed a PAT. There's no excuse for that. None. So I mean, at the end of the day, what we saw today was this team has been inconsistent all year, and that's what we just seen here: inconsistency. Once again, inconsistency reared its ugly head. But I think the game, to me, it wasn't a poorly coached game. For the most part, what I saw, of course, to me, the offense is still not where it needs to be. That's the main thing that I'm noticing because the defense, they're playing well. They played well all season. They have their hiccups here and there, but for the most part, the defense is doing their job. They had 2 takeaways today, and one should have been a scoop and score. James Pierce, don't let no offensive lineman catch you next time.
He
I know
was
he was on your
dancing.
heels.
He was dancing. He
Yeah,
was dancing.
yeah. Well, the guy was up on him, but they gonna trust me. That's gonna be on tape this week, and everybody on the team gonna joke him. When you run a 4.4, James Pierce is one of the fastest linemen, defensive linemen in the league. You too athletic to be getting caught right there. This scored a touchdown, but Jalen Walker, hats off, man. Dude is special. He's what we've been missing the last couple of games. He almost had an interception on that play where he jumps up and bats it at the batted the ball when we got the ball right back to try to go march back down and score. But he played his tail off today. Jalen Walker's
Right.
gonna be a special player. But with that being said, man, all in all, K Styles inconsistency is what we're seeing. When plays are there, you got to make them, and we're messing up the fundamentals and routine. A PAT is not a spectacular play. That's just doing your that's what you practice every day. He had one job and he failed at it. So at the end of the day, that's why we say football what is the ultimate team sport.
We got a few super chats in here. King said he's done. Beasley said, "Do we need to make a trade at the deadline?" Um, and hold on, we got one more here. Hold on, I can't read the other one. My bad, my bad. I can't read that one. We
I
got
got
one
hold on.
angry son. We got one
I,
angry son bitch in here.
I got a kill. Hold on. Damn it.
Yeah, you can get him for me.
All right, which one was it?
Just the super chat ones. Just get all the super chats right quick.
All right, so we got Beasley. Do we need to make a trade at the deadline? Little Travis with his bullshit, and I'll just say thank you for that because I'm not listening to that shit you're saying. Um, you got Drip Flair. Appreciate you, brother. Listen up, Rod. You ball from. And we got Iron Mike. Special teams been losing games all year, but fired the wide receivers coach. He already gone. Can't fire somebody he already gone. It was a lot of things that went wrong in this game. And like I said, my thing is like did players step up and players should have made plays? Yes. But like again, I'm you no ain't nobody going no one is going to convince me that just because players played well and some players didn't, that coaches don't lose game. They lost this game. Why? Is because there's no growth. We're having the same issues with our coaching. You can't look. The great Bill Belichick said this: good players can't overcome bad plays, bad coaching. This guy has about 8 championships under his belt. 6 of them, 5 of them, I believe, with the Pittsburgh, not Pittsburgh, but Patriots, and then you got 2 of them with the Giants. So I'm more inclined to listen to him than anybody else. You can't overcome bad coaching. And players can play their ass off, and players do make mistakes. Parker Romo should be gone. I don't want to see him no more for the rest of this year. Look, if a motherfucker is from Africa, ain't got no shoes, he butt booty ass nigga with a goddamn what you call them that with a leaf around his nut sacks, let him play on the damn team, okay? He gotta be better than this. You miss an extra point, bro? This is unfreaking believable. But like in that crucial situation where you're coming off and you were forced to use the timeout, those are the things that matters during the course of a game. So yes, everybody has a hand in this loss. But I am not, and I will not, as we get to truth. I'm not giving Raheem and Jeff Ulbrich as well as Zach Robinson any leeway. They have been bad. They have been inconsistent, and they're losing game for us. You can tell that these players want to win. I love what I saw from Drake. I love what I saw from Mike. I love what I saw from B. I love what I saw from Kyle. I love what I saw for Jalen. I love what I saw for Brandon Dorley. Like these guys wanted it. They wanted it, y'all. They didn't give up. But when you got bad coaching, these things that coaches should not happen. These things should not happen. Were you getting delayed games after a penalty? This is not acceptable. So that's all I got, bro.
A delay game after a penalty.
That's where that extra timeout went, Kel. That's bad, bro. That loses game.
Like I said, and Cam Newton also said one of Bill Belichick's favorite quotes is, in order to win the game, you have to prevent from losing. And losing comes down to bad plays. Bad plays ain't always drop passes. And like I said, it can be drop passes, but it's the little nuanced stuff. Like you said, the missed PATs, drop passes here, intentional grounding, penalties, misusing of the timeout. Like I said, the thing is, what we saw fight, but what we see as an organization right now, this team is not ready. to take it to the next level until they start to prevent those small negative plays that end up becoming a bigger problem at the end of the game. But go ahead, Truth. Go ahead, let it out.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm fucking tired of this shit.
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready to just stop. I'm ready to just stop watching pro football. I just get to college football. I'm so sick and tired of the same shit every fucking week. And then you look, I had to literally cut my phone off, and you got 8 million motherfuckers blaming one person.
Yeah.
It ain't on one motherfucking person.
Yes.
It's a group fuck up. Excuse my language. I'm tired of this shit. As soon as those soft ass players get tired, and this dumb motherfucking head coach get tired, we gonna still keep doing the same shit. Jake Matthews, it's time for him to retire. They had no pre-snap penalties out of a fucking veteran like him.
Yeah.
No, his got tight. Bro, why are you getting an attention for grounding right now? Why? Y'all done talked enough. I haven't used the timeout. Y'all done talked enough about it. If he got a job in the morning, Arthur Blank need to be committed to old folks home or something, bro.
Who are you talking about?
Raheem Morris.
Oh.
I didn't want to mention his name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who thought it was or have to use the timeout. Was it him or Greg Robinson?
It was his because Robinson didn't get to play in on time, so he was supposed to use the timeout.
Well, hey, I'm about sick of him too. This shit, hey, bro. Bro, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired. It sounds like a broken record.
I'm tired, bro.
Every week we talking about the same shit over and over and over again. Raheem, you cut Young Way cool because he missed the field goal. This boy here done cost us 2 games since he been here. That's fireable enough.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said it right earlier. Special teams are tricked off 2, maybe 3 games. Mm-hmm. And the only position coach get fired is the wide receiver coach.
Wide receiver coach. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We soft as fuck we soft as hell in the trenches on both sides of the ball. We got to the quarterback a little bit today. I'm sick of watching us getting bullied in the trenches. Don't tell me we ain't getting bullied. If somebody tell me we ain't getting bullied, I swear to God, never mind.
Oh, look, man, you speaking truth. Look, that's what they call it.
You do your thing.
We get bullied in the trenches on both sides of the ball. We soft. Our team is soft. And a lot of time a team take on the identity. Look at the difference between the 2 head coaches today.
Yep, the identity of the coach. You're absolutely right.
Look at the two head coaches today. Motherfuckers sit up here. You know what? Same motherfuckers who sit up here and want to excuse Raheem Morris on Sunday. Got a whole toilet stool full of shit to talk about Kirby Smart on Saturday. We gotta have the most backwards fucking fans ever. Got a whole lot of shit to say about Kirby Smart, a motherfucker who is 112 damn 20 as a head coach. 112 and 20. Won 33 straight games, back-to-back national championship, and you dumb motherfuckers got something to say about him. But you want to excuse this soft-ass nigga running this team here. Man, I'm tired of talking about this shit, bro. Y'all do it from here, bro.
Yeah. Had to let him go ahead and get it out. I had to go and let him get it out on that one, but it's the little things, man. This is why I was talking about this team is not ready. Because it's the little things that ends up costing this team games. And Truth made a point. You got a kicker who you scared to use, and then when you finally used him, he missed the extra point in a crucial moment.
You gotta speak life in the guys. You gotta show them that you believe in them, and not using them in certain situations is not speaking life into them. You can't say we believe. You gotta show me, bro. Like,
You can't.
if I'm hungry, I need to look. I don't need you to keep telling me that you're gonna feed me. Feed me more, dog.
The thing is, you cannot continuously sit here and have a kicker who you don't believe in, you haven't believed in all year, and then in the most crucial moment that you need him to kick an extra point, the nigga misses.
I hear what y'all saying, but I'm not giving him that excuse. Make the PAT.
That's exactly. But
listen to me. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't need my boss to believe in me to go to work every day and do my job. Do your job. You know another thing that Bill Belichick said? Do your job. You got one job to do, and that's make a PAT. He made one earlier in the game. So they need to oh man, this is the first. I can see we had spoiled all game. It's 0-7, and now it's his first time. Dude, you made a 40+ yard earlier in the game. So it's no excuse that this is it's a chip shot. So at the end of the day, I'm not absolving Raheem Morris. Y'all know how I feel about Raheem Morris. At this point, I don't even care about Raheem Morris. I don't care about Zach Robinson because we know that they're not using these players properly. But if players not doing their job, when you have it's like this. I keep saying it. We take turns on making mistakes. The truth is said. We talk about the same stuff.
Nightmare breakdown watching that. Like guy jumping offside, false start.
I'm saying you beating yourself.
Michael Penix not looking at the right direction because he's staring at the rush. All he had to do was throw it at the opposite way, but he panicked and threw it the wrong way. These things, it's just like, man.
Consistency, Mike.
Let me say this, Duke. Let me say this. And I look. I respect all you guys' opinion on this. I really do.
We tried.
I respect y'all, but this is one of those times where I'm saying to myself, Mr. Blank gotta set up, like he has to fire. Like somebody got to go right now. Okay, and this is the reason why. Because if you as an owner continue to let this go on, it's bad. And we can sit up here and try to sugarcoat it. Oh, we won 3 games. It's bad, y'all. And you have to. When you talk about the mentality of an organization, when you just let guys hang around when they're bad, just because you love them, just because you care about the salary cap, sometimes you got to say, fuck that salary cap. You got to say the hell with that salary cap. Somebody, I don't care who it is. I don't care if you got to trade a player. I don't care if you got to fire a coach. It don't matter. You have to step up and say, we're not gonna hear this. Look, if it's Richmond K, I don't care who it is. Somebody, he has to set a precedent that this is my team and we will not be soft. We will not have mistakes, continuous mistakes from a player standpoint. You have to, because right now it's like a broken record. You hang on to guys because you just want to do things the right way. Sometimes doing things the quote unquote right way is the wrong way to do things because guys get comfortable with you being nice. Like, dude, look, let me tell you something. Somebody look, when EJ doing something, you don't say it a billion times, but he keep making the same mistake and say, Dad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. But he keep doing it. What eventually you gonna do?
I hear what you're saying. I completely agree with you, Mike. The only thing I don't agree with is, and I said this last week, I wouldn't fire Raheem Morris. The reason they're not gonna fire
I'm
him
talking
is
about
because
anybody. This ain't Raheem. I'm talking about anybody.
right.
This
Well, I hear what you're
anybody.
saying.
This ain't Raheem.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm somebody. This coach was anybody. The reason I don't think he's gonna get fired in the middle of the season is because these games are looking too close. If the game you getting blown out, then I can see him saying like, "Yeah, you got to go." Because look, like that Panthers game, we have another 30-0 type game to a team that you're supposed to beat.
Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off. Because guess what Arthur Smith was fired for? The same thing. A lot of close games.
For the same thing.
It's the same thing, Jew. I hear you. But it hasn't changed.
I disagree.
That's why I said somebody has it. Look, whether it's Richmond K, it don't matter. Mr. Blank has to step up and say, enough is enough. I will not deal with this. I'm going to fire and get rid of everybody. Michael Penix is not safe. Bijan is not safe. You got to step up at some point when you keep losing these games and say, hey, bro, I'm not going to deal with it. We going to get this right.
So essentially, what you're saying is Arthur Blank gonna have to make that heel turn.
He gotta make look. He just has to make
that heel turn with somebody.
Like he has to sort himself. That's what he got to do. So, like I said, it's not accountability. It's not players making mistakes. It's not coaches making mistakes. I'm not saying any of that. Sometimes when you know, all right, when things are it seems like no matter who we bring in, these things keep happening the exact same way. You have to say to yourself, like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna deal. I'm gonna get this right. And I'm gonna get rid of everybody until we get it right. You gotta search yourself.
Man, I done fucked around and broke some shit. God damn.
But go ahead, dude. My bad, man. Like I said, I like this ain't even about Raheem. It's the mentality, because the mentality not only the fan base, but it's the players. You can feel it. You can see it on them.
When you get finished, I want to piggyback on your point, Mike. Go ahead, Ju.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like I said, the only thing I disagree with, and I said this last week, let the man finish the job. If we lose out, we lose out. But let him lose out finishing the job. Because the reason I say this, why do we get mad at Bobby Petrino? Because he quit. He quit in the middle of the season. Because he's saying, man, it's all downward spiral. Dude quit in the middle, left a note, left a Dear John letter to the team, couldn't even face the team like a man and say, and he couldn't even stick it out through the rest of the season because we were getting our butts with. He should have stuck in there with the team, but he said, "You know what, man, bump that." That's basically what Arthur Blank would be doing. I understand what you're saying. We can't have this losing. I get that. I agree with that. But why I disagree is it's not going to change this season. If you get rid of Raheem, who's stepping up?
It ain't about this season. It ain't about that season, Jude. It's the mentality first. You're not gonna have a good season if you don't change the mentality.
Right, but I'm saying, okay, if you say we need to change the mentality, I'm seeing mistakes from all sides of the ball. So I'm saying, who's taking over? Because I don't care.
I don't care. Everybody got to go. We starting over.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm blowing it up at the end of the season. I'm not blowing it up just in the middle because
It
guess
don't
what?
matter when.
No,
It
no,
needs to change. Yeah,
no.
I'm not saying now, but he got to step up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not
Right,
saying fire him now. I'm saying it got to
right.
change. That mentality has to
Well,
change because you can tell it like the fans feel it, the players feel it, the media feel it. It's really absorbing in our pores
but let
that
me
we
say this too, Mike, and I'll let you finish. You know what? You know why it's not gonna change, and it ain't gonna change in the middle of the season? Because half the problem is Arthur Blank. He's listening and letting other people tell
that's
him what to
now we
do.
talking.
Yeah,
That's exactly
that's
why I'm saying what I'm saying, Jew.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying this the problem is bigger than Raheem, it's bigger than his coaching staff because y'all said it. We had this problem with Arthur Smith. We had this problem with Dan Quinn because they let Dan Quinn probably stay longer than he should. So that's what I'm
Now
saying.
that's what I'm talking about, Jew. That's what I'm saying. It's a
Right.
bigger and see, this is why I say Mr. Blank at this point in time, it's in our pores. Something like it's look, I don't believe in all I'm just probably one of the people. I'm probably one of the few people. I don't believe in all that damn cursed and all. I don't believe in it.
I don't
You know,
believe
I
that
just
either.
think I don't
That
believe
shit
it.
weak. That's weak. That's a weak ass. That's a
We hear
weak
that,
ass pity party. That's all.
and that's what I think. It's just whatever. I think the thing is, players know that Mr. Blank is super nice. Rich McKay know he's super nice, and he gonna give you a chance at the chance. People take advantage of that. And I think that's what they do with him. They take advantage of it, and he has to step up and say, "Hey, bro, this ain't gonna fly no more. You keep telling me you're gonna get it right, and this is the right coach. You've been telling me this for 10, 20 years, Mr. Rich McKay. It ain't got right. Somebody got to go, bro.
I need that Hulk Hogan NWO style heel turn phone.
That's it.
I need that heel turn.
So we saying the same thing, Jude. Like I said, we saying the same thing. My thing is, I'm not saying now. I'm just saying, look, the mentality of this team. I don't care if we got to start from scratch. The mentality is broken in Atlanta. That's the
Okay.
thing.
All right. Hold it right there, Mike. Now let me piggyback right from what you just said right there. We got to, and we can't sell off a Blank because he the owner. But I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. We got to get rid of that stench. Anything that's a part of that stench from February the 5th, 2017, we got to get rid of Jake Matthews, get him the fuck up out of here. Excuse my French. Raheem Morris, goodbye. Jeff Ulbrich, all of that we got to get rid of that stench. It's like a cloud hanging over our head. Rich
Yes.
McKay, get up out of here.
Yes.
We got to get rid of that stench. And I can't, and Jew, I love you like a step cousin, but I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I'm 56 years old. And I done seen the worst of the worst as a Falcon fan. And 2083 wasn't our biggest collapse. But you can't tell the millennial fan that. That wasn't our biggest collapse. That wasn't our biggest collapse. Our biggest collapse was January the 4th, 1981 at 7:27 p.m.
Man,
at Fulton County Stadium.
I think I was a few months old. Maybe a year.
We was up 27-10 inside of 4 minutes and lost to the Dallas Cowboys in our building.
Was that the playoff game?
Yeah.
Ah, dang. Yeah.
The best Falcons team ever. Argue with your mom on that. We got to get rid of the stench.
Anybody that has anything in hand,
Now, with that being said, when you do a clean house move, you can't do it. You can't do it mid-season. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I agree with that.
That's exactly what I'm saying, True.
You
That's all
can't.
I'm saying. I'm not defending Raheem Morris. I just want to make that clear to the people that's watching. I'm not making no excuses for Raheem Morris. What I said is let the man coach himself out of the job. That's what Arthur Smith did.
Yeah.
Coach himself out of the job.
Yeah. No, I agree. I definitely agree.
Listen, I will say it again. I don't care who feelings get hurt. I don't care what which Louis Farrakhan or Kareem Akbar feelings get hurt on this one. I can't find a fuck right now. I can't find too many fucks to give right now. Arthur Smith still be here if he had a fumble the quarterback situation. That's why he lost his job. He fumbled the quarterback situation. What is Raheem Morris doing? Pretty much, he fumbled it. He done fumbled the quarterback situation. Along with
everything.
Along with piss poor clock management, along with saying dumb shit to the press.
He done fumbled the kicker situation too.
Yes, everything. He's got nothing right, bro.
But we sort of give him a chance because we quote unquote gave Arthur Smith a chance. Look here, man. Hey, y'all go somewhere and saute. Y'all go somewhere and saute John Holmes' dick and eat it. All right, man. I'll shut up.
Oh my God. No. But like you said, man, the reality is if you don't clean up the little stuff, and you letting the little stuff like that be the deciding factor between you winning and losing games, my point is you got a long way to go. Like I said, if you want this team to be where it needs to be, because remember the expectations this year was playoff or bust, and that was from a lot of people. A lot of these mistakes are not playoff or bust type plays and stuff that a team that has playoff expectations will make. Like you said, it started to look very eerily similar to 2020 right now. Where, like I said, you have good games, but you have like these little small, like I said, things you can't get. You can't burn a timeout after a penalty, bro. That's bad.
That's bad. It's happened way too many times, at least 4 times this year.
Penny's got way too many intentional grounding calls this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. You done went for it on 4th down way too many times this year because you don't trust in the kicker. That's bad. Kicker can't make an extra point. That's bad.
It's bad.
False starts in crucial situations, pre-snap penalties. That's bad. Putting J.D. Bertrand in coverage with the game on the line. That's bad.
Man,
Question.
That was go ahead. Go.
Question for you, Snap, Mike. On that last play of the game, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all know I'm big on the rules of the game. Can offensive linemen still cut defensive linemen? Just go down at their knees like that?
No, they're actually not supposed to do that. But if you're not engaged,
they can't do it if they're engaged with another man.
Right.
But if it's just them, they can cut. They can cut you if you're a defensive.
Yeah, as long as it's within the tackle box.
Yes.
Okay, bet. I wasn't sure because I know at the end of the game, dude just cut Walker after he had batted the last one. I seen him cut him.
I did see that. Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Again, man, your team takes on the identity of the coach, man. The city of Atlanta didn't want our team to take on Arthur Smith's identity because 90% of the people who talk about it on social media look like us, and they just could, that's how we do. we don't respect white coaches.
I hate to say it, but
we don't.
Yeah.
We don't respect white coaches. Don't. The only
Unless
time we respect white coaches is when we got an issue with the black one.
when they look like Pat McAfee and act like Pat McAfee, that's when we respect them.
Yeah. So Arthur Smith was this fake tough guy because he didn't want to answer a dumbass question from D Led, who talked like he got a hunk of you know what in his mouth. I wouldn't want to talk to D Led either because he asked dumb questions. Arthur Smith was a fake tough guy because he said he wasn't gonna allow himself to be painted into a corner. Yeah, Raheem Morris sitting up there doing a whole damn rap video. Man, if y'all get that boy out of here, I swear to God, I'm gonna want that white.
I mean, here's the funny part about that, True. If you really look at it, Raheem Morris acts just like Arthur Smith.
He acts, yeah.
He acts exactly like him. The difference is Arthur Smith didn't have the veneers, smiling at everybody. That motherfucker had a gray beard and looked pissed off. Raheem got veneers and looked happy. That's the biggest difference. It's the aesthetics. It's the aesthetics of looking very friendly is why he's still here. But like you said, man, if we can't get over these simple, stupid mistakes, we ain't winning that many more games this year if we can't get away from these stupid. We had 6 sacks and 2 turnovers on defense today.
And we couldn't do nothing there with that offensively. That's bad, bro.
6 sacks, 2 turnovers. You got a strip sack from Jalen Walker and you got an INT from Jesse Bates with 6 total team sacks. But we're gonna put JD Bertrand on man-to-man coverage on Hunter Henry on the last play of the goddamn game.
I was screaming at myself, like, why you got him of all people out there?
It's got to be a better option than that. It got to be a better option than that dude, bro. It's got to be a better option than that dude, bro.
You could have put a safety. You could have put another safety or corner in that situation.
They not even trying, True. Not like Cam. They not even trying. They not even trying, bro. You can't tell me that you trying when you got Harrison. Drew, go ahead. I see you ready to talk, but like Harrison, this dude ain't. This dude was sitting at home eating tacos before the Falcons signed him and say, "Yep, we're gonna put you in, and you're gonna be our starter today." Huh? Go ahead, Drew. Good God Almighty! We got our super chats. I apologize.
Hey, don't forget Dylan Drummond. You know who just got signed to the 53 today? Who we didn't see at all.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's what all I was gonna say is we haven't even seen DeMarco Hellams. I keep saying put DeMarco Hellams out there. That's why I said this team, they gonna coach themselves out of a job. I promise you. You got Chris Blair on the bench. You got that haven't even touched the active roster this year. He was your best player in preseason. What's the point of preseason? Dude was balling. He was the best wide receiver in preseason. He hasn't been elevated yet.
Jude. I thought I was tripping last week. For the past 2 games, we have not even seen a lot of Brandon Dorless. And guess what today? The dude was balling out.
That's why I said let them coach themselves out of the job. They're gonna do it.
I speak good, man.
I promise you, they gonna do it. I told y'all Arthur Smith was gonna do it. If I'm a prophet indeed, they gonna coach themselves out the job. You ain't gotta fire them early. Just let them keep coaching, keep doing mishaps. And Arthur, like I said, Arthur Blank, one thing that he's not, he's a businessman. He know when somebody look in depth, he knows. That's what got Arthur Smith fired. It wasn't even the tough guy stuff. It was the going back and forth with the quarterback. Like you said, mismanagement, looking dysfunctional. When you start making the owner look bad because you dysfunctional, oh yeah, that's the quickest way to get fired.
Oh yeah, I knew he was a dead man walking. He was a dead man walking when he walked in the door because, but like I said, he didn't kiss the media's ass. So
Hey,
that mean when
I got something on this. All right, so this is Michael Penix on the intensive ground. So this is what was happening, and the ref didn't say anything about it. So he said on the intentional grounding call, supposedly they were clapping for us. They were clapping, and for us, if I ain't clapping, I want the ball. And Noozle thought it was me. So um, the Patriots were doing some things on that where they were clapping, and Noozle thought he heard that was coming from Mike, but it wasn't coming from Mike. So that's why he snapped the ball.
oh yeah. By the way, Georgia fans, that's what that's what Kirby was raising hell about.
Yeah.
When y'all was more mad than the Auburn fans about him clapping. That's what he was. That's what happened.
Yeah, so that's illegal. That's actually illegal because those are the signals that a quarterback are using when he
Oh,
clap. And if
motherfucker.
you're on the defense side of the ball, it confuses the offensive line because they're taught to listen to those things, and the defense is not supposed. So those are actually illegal fractions, and now it's made its way to the NFL, and that's what happened on that news on that play to Noozle.
Hmm. That whole drive was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
That whole drive was messed up. And then on the 3rd and 20, y'all drew up a play for him to throw the ball to David Seals.
No.
First of all, on the 3rd and 20, it could have been 4 down territory. Why are we taking a deep shot on 3rd and 20?
Exactly. You get the 10. You get the
James
10.
My
Robinson.
gosh.
But there was a lot of that the whole game. They was going for
Yeah.
40-yard bombs on 3rd and 5.
Like,
I'm like 30. I'm like if it's 3rd and 5, I could understand if you was going for something that was like 10 yard. You going for you calling up 30, 40 yard bombs on 3rd and 5.
yeah, I didn't get that.
But we gonna run tight end screens on 4th and 7. But we gonna throw 40-yard bombs on 3rd and 5. We get the fuck. I'm. You know what? I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I don't. Oh my
I ain't
god.
got nothing else to
No,
say.
we got the super chats. Like I said, we just want to
Go,
get
go,
you
Mike. Go,
perspective.
Mike. Go ahead, Mike. Get this super chance, man. Cause I ain't got nothing to say.
So yeah, the LT, the $5 super chat. Yeah, they were cheating without Bill Belichick and Brady. Um, You got Rashard. I appreciate it, brother. Fellas, don't. How many times do we have to say is that the coaching will make or break your football team? Appreciate that. Reginald Banks. Look, man, y'all know how I feel about Rex Ryan. I'll get butt booty naked for Rex Ryan on that football player. Like that. That's right there. I want a nasty, disgusting, fat slob leading my damn defense. And Rex Ryan is that. Look, y'all can say whatever you want to say, but my people want to play for Rex, and that's why I love him. Brian Flores, he gets the same thing. He gets the same. He kind of get the same kind of respect as far as the defense is concerned. Don't know about him as a leader, a head coach, but he definitely does that. All right, Mike. This Dusty Rose hard time. Um, Mr. John, we got if the problem is Arthur Blank, then get ready for much more of the same because he ain't firing himself. And like I said, I look, that's fine. But the thing is, something needs to be done. It's like I'm just this is how I think. If the owner isn't a football guy, I expect this. But I expect more out of guys like Richmond K because he's been in the game all his life. His dad was a coach. So, like, there's no excuses for those types of guys when you've been in there. I think I don't know if I got everything else.
I think
Arthur
you got
Blank.
a few more. Cause I see your girl Delilah that came back. You know.
Hey, Delilah. Hey, girl. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Delilah, y'all. Arthur Blank and Jerry Jones, philanthropist. How the hell you say that damn word?
philanthropist.
Yeah, what you just said. And we got B peeps. I see people are going in on coach before the post game interview begins. Hey, they tired of it, just like we're tired. And we got
Mm-hmm.
D Lord. I know that Zach Robinson is not preparing for the next play. Instead, he's watching the game with his clipboard, and that's how you end up getting a dang on a timeout called after you had a penalty. Like that's crazy. I don't even know how that happens. I think I got everything. I think I
So I
got
got a
everything.
so I got a question. So why don't Raheem Morris have a play sheet just to look at the situations? Because for those that don't know about those play sheets that they have on there, they also have particular plays based on certain down and distances and situations.
Yes. And I don't
Because
see how that's pre. See, this is game plans. All these things should be. This should happen. You should have those plays drawn up long before the game even starts. So for you to get a delay game, it's just telling me that you don't have a clue what you want to do from game to game, and it's coaching. These are the things that happen. So C9 Infinity, appreciate it. I don't know if you have a question, but I truly
yeah,
appreciate it.
I think he just donated though.
We appreciate it, brother.
But
We appreciate it.
but my thing here, this see, because when we're talking about what this team needs, especially
My
for a
fault,
young
bro.
team,
God damn, my fault.
um, like yeah, like I said, if Raheem Morris is gone at the end of the year, they gotta get somebody. They gotta get somebody that builds things. Raheem he's a guy that manages things. He doesn't build anything. You need a guy who
Yes,
builds stuff
yes,
from the ground up.
yes.
Say it again, K Styles. That was the best
Yes,
point we made all day.
absolutely.
Say it again, K Styles.
Raheem, like I said, what we're seeing is Raheem Morris ain't nothing but a manager. He knows how to manage things. We need guys that know how to build things.
Authoritative. That's it.
And he needs to go get an experienced coach. What we're seeing,
Mhm.
and let's just be to make it plain for everybody that's maybe don't break down football. What we're seeing is inexperience of Zach Robinson. How long have I been saying? Throw the ball up to Drake London. He down there somewhere. He can high point the ball.
Yes,
We finally seen it today. Dude had 3 touchdowns and he dominated one of the best corners in the league. He cannot be stopped. They act like he got to be a blazer to go deep down the field. Throw it
yes.
up because Drake is gonna
Throw it
snatch
up.
it out of anybody's
You know,
hands.
you,
Just
Yep.
throw
you
it
know what
up,
that is,
man.
Jew. You know what that is, Jew. And every time I say this, I get shot down. I get shot down. I mean, you would think I shot the president. This team, last year Arthur Smith, and 2 years Raheem Morris. We two Bijan Robinson dependent. That's why Zach Robinson just doing what he did today. It's hey,
He's done this
it's
before, though. He's done this before. This ain't the first time that he's done this with Drake, and that's what he's inconsistent.
That part. Say that again, Mike. That's what I'm
He's
saying.
had games where he called great game plans and played for Drake. For whatever reason,
We
I,
he goes away from it too much.
we,
And
I'm
I
we
not
don't
seen
know.
it
arguing
last
that.
year against
I'm not
Carolina.
arguing that. I'm not arguing.
No,
And you know why? Because this team is too Bijan Robinson dependent. It's like,
but they're
hey,
not even giving Bijan the ball now, so you can't even use that anymore. They're not even giving Bijan
But
the ball.
Mike, I agree
now
with
he probably
OG.
can't give it to him because his line that got blowed up the last 2 games. Our line getting blowed up in the trench. I'm in amazement that I'm the only person that see that.
So let me ask you this: if that's the thing is, if Bijan, the thing is when Bijan is when he's on, you don't take that away from him. But it's still one of the see the running back. Like for me, it's a problem if it was a wide receiver. But when it's a running back, me personally, I'm not taking it away. I'm not taking the game plan away because I see it from a quarterback standpoint. Because if I'm not getting involved, if I'm not getting the running back involved in the game plan, period, like they can just tee off on me as a quarterback. I think that's the problem. When Bijan is not on, he has nowhere. He don't know how to game plan around that. So you are right when they talk about like game plan, like Bijan dependent. It's not that. It's the fact that they don't have a plan outside of Bijan Robinson. And that's the experience aspect of things. It's not a Bijan, that's the experience matter of things.
You do know we saying the same thing, don't you?
I know we saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just another context to the same conversation.
Yeah.
It's another context to it.
And now I'm not hating on Bijan Robinson, folks. Don't come. I'm gonna tell you now because you come at me like that, you're gonna feel disrespected at my response.
Now,
I'm being disrespectful with my response.
But don't be caught off guard. But let me add to that too. I think the problem too is that it's the rhythm of the play call. It's the rhythm of the play calling that is really what's off. Because the thing is, if Bijan gets stopped, he probably get like 1 or 2 yards. Okay, boom. You can't throw the ball 4 times after that, and then okay, Bijan, get us 10 the next one we put around. Yeah. See, all the shit is off rhythm. It's like they're trying to force the passing game to be the one to lead the team.
Yes. Yep.
Now, when the passing game is on, it's going to be on. Like I said, sometimes Bijan is not going to be able to break those, and we haven't seen like True said, and I've noticed it too. The offensive line been getting their ass towed out the frame.
Mm-hmm.
So the next question I got to ask is, do we need another center in this upcoming draft?
I was actually about to ask that question, but I went another way. Go ahead, Jude.
Well, I want to kind of talk about the same nuances y'all were talking about. You and OG, y'all right on it. But I think, like he was talking about, we too Bijan dependent. We are, but you know what's also messing us up? Teams have caught up to our formations. So when you're so simplistic, in that pistol and certain things, they're only running certain plays with Bijan. Our biggest problem is they do not know how to scheme guys open. We've been saying this for years. You have to know how many times did I today? Every time they do digs every time they do digs the ball, for the most part, when I looked up, who was guarding? Mike Hughes. Did y'all notice they were not throwing the ball at AJ Terrell Harley at all today?
All game. Yep.
Understanding formations. They know where AJ lining up. So guess what?
I said that, dude. I said that.
If AJ only lining up on one side, I'm not going to send a formation out there for my best receiver to ever go to the right side. Because guess what? I want mono the best on the best. That's what I was looking at Drake like. Yes, Drake was balling, but why y'all allowing Gonzalez to guard him the whole game? If my best player, unless your corner is going to travel, I'm going to put Drake in the slot. I'm going to move him around to get him open and get him a favorable matchup. And that's not what we're seeing. What we're saying is, plain Jane, our players are just better than your players. We don't care where Gonzalez line up. We don't put Drake mano y mano. No, I want to take advantage of you. So I'm going to put my best player against your weakest player. How many times we look up and they throwing at JD Bertrand? Because a good offensive coordinator saying, I'm not going to throw at AJ. I'm not going to throw at Jesse Bates. I'm going to go at your weakest link. Whoever your weakest link is, Kaden Ellis and JD is y'all weakest links. Well, that's who we going to throw at all game.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Offense. Go ahead, Truth. My bad.
Vrabel was taught by the best. Same guy y'all didn't want. That's
McDaniel, he's the offensive coordinator there, so these guys have been there before.
Yeah, Vrabel and McDaniels. You know those guys. They worked up under the guy who y'all didn't want.
So let me ask y'all a question. Now, Drew, I'm gonna ask you this question in particular. How many passes did we see get thrown in the middle of the day by our offense?
I actually saw a lot more than what we did.
I've seen a lot more. But again, it goes back to what we were talking about, okay? Inexperience. It's not that Zach Robinson is not a good play caller. He's inexperienced. And I noticed that in this game a lot. I'm like, dang, every time I looked up and seen Gonzalez guarding Drake, I said, he don't even understand the nuances of put my player in the best position to succeed. I'm going to take advantage of your weakness. We're not doing that. That's why have Bijan got shut down the last 2 games? because people have went back and watched the first couple games we played and said, "Oh, that's what they did to Buffalo." Or they ain't gonna do that to us. We're gonna overload this side because when they move the guy in motion, they run into that side. So everybody overload that side. Why did Miami kick our teeth in? It ain't our offensive line, and that's why I was pissed off in the heavy hitter show when they kept saying it was the offensive line last week. It was the offensive line. No, it's not the offensive line. You're too predictable. Kurt Warner said it. Mike shared a video what Kurt Warner said on Twitter. The Falcons' offense is boring and very predictable. Now, this is a guy that played in a very complex offense with the great Sean too. If he gonna say that, you can't tell me he lying because he know how to break down film. He's a former Hall of Fame quarterback. He said,
I don't care what that.
Wait.
Kurt
So
can't even shut his damn wife up. I don't want to hear shit Kurt got to say, but I understand what you're saying, Drew.
Go ahead, kid.
Wait. So what you're telling me is that we turned into the Paul Johnson Georgia Tech offense. That's what you're saying. We that damn predictable now.
Look. You know who we look like? I'm gonna tell you who our offense look like. Our offense look like Auburn. Y'all know how bad Auburn.
Don't do that, Drew.
We out here looking like. I said, why both my teams? Why I feel like I'm watching the Atlanta Falcons on Saturday and Sunday.
Hold on. I will say this though. To piggyback on what K Style just said. One thing I give Paul Johnson. He didn't give a fuck.
He didn't give a fuck. He didn't care.
Hey, coach, it's 3rd and 30. What you got? Shit, dive right.
Damn right. What is that? 32 smash.
Paul Johnson had no goddamn playbook with him.
32
smash with a playbook.
He had an identity. That's what you're saying, OG. He had an identity. You know what I'm gonna do?
What he was gonna do? Stop it.
What is it? 32 smash. That's the play right there.
Coach is 4th and 13. You bring it out of Potter? What Potter? Dive right. Motherfucker get the first down. At least
he's not lying. He's not lying.
Exactly.
He let you know that's what he was about. Zach still green. Like you say, he's still green. And he's been given an assignment. We are, as an organization, we too Bijan Robinson dependent, not just Zach Robinson. We too Bijan Robinson dependent. And guess what? We got to put a lot of that on the fans because they listen. Listen to all the crashing out that was going on about our offense since he's been here. What's been the crashing out? What have they been crying about? What our fans been crying about?
Not scoring enough points in the red zone.
Bijan
getting his touches.
Yeah.
Along with that.
Right.
Okay.
Like Tyler's not getting enough touches. That's the other thing
that's where he get enough touches.
Look, man. Look, we can keep saying Bijan, but nobody ain't touching the ball consistently. And that goes back to inconsistency. That goes back to its inexperience. Like if you don't know how to get the hot man the ball and know how to make plays off of that, that's just bad. That ain't dependent on one. You dependent on nothing at that point. Because when you don't know nothing, you just go, hey, I'm gonna hand off to the best player. He don't know what he's doing.
That part. Say it again.
That's it.
When you don't know what to do, you just say, I'm gonna just turn the Bijan. He gonna make water the Bijan.
And then, like I said, and that's why, like, when I hear we too Bijan dependent, I don't think that's at all. Because it's the fact of the matter, he don't know what the hell he's doing. So he's just calling anything. When you don't know what to do and everybody else is not hitting their shots, you just say what? Kobe, shoot, take over the game. That's it. And that's what Zach Robinson out there doing.
That part. Get a ball to your best player. That's what you say, Mike. When LeBron was on Cleveland in his early days, everybody get a ball LeBron at the top of the key. Just ISO. Yeah, ISO. Play 4-on-5. Yep, play 4-on-5. or 1 against 5. Everybody boxing 1. Everybody watch LeBron to keep dribbling around.
That's it.
They expect this kid to play hero ball.
That's exactly what it is.
They expect him to play hero ball.
But teams been caught up, OG. Now that they got the first couple games under their belt and they see what the Falcons is trying to do, they eliminated what we're trying to do, and he don't have no counter punch to that because the counter punch is not don't give Bijan the ball. The counter punch is going to some other formations that you can run out of that'll get him some space to run. We're doing the same runs over and over.
This what I think Zach Robinson. I want everybody to hear me out on this. This is what I think Zach Robinson and Raheem Morris need to do moving forward to save their job. I want everybody to hear me. However you want to word it, I word it as Bijan Robinson dependent. Somebody else may word it as Raheem is a dumbass. We both right. How about that? But if that's your staple, you're going to adjust that format. You know what? Zach, if I'm Raheem, you know what? Hey, Zach, okay, I'll tell you what. Hey, we ain't running no more we ain't running no more 3 wide receiver set. I'm breaking tight end. I'm breaking in an extra tight end, and goddamn, we're gonna strap it up, and we're gonna see who been in the weight room. I'm gonna have 25 and 7 on the field a lot. We're gonna strap it up, and we're gonna see who been in the weight room. Y'all listen, hell, y'all wanna walk that safety? Y'all wanna walk that safety in the box? Okay then. All right, Mooney, get your ass off the field. Hey, Franks, Warner, come here. Get your ass, hey, go hit him. Yeah, no, him. Go hit him. Hey, I'll be out there talking shit. I let the guys hit me say, hey, 56. Hey, let me know if 85 don't block you. Hey, 56, let me know if 85 don't block you. We're gonna goddamn stop. We're gonna cut his goddamn funds. Hey, if you're gonna do that, you might as well do it. Hey, if that's your identity, bring me in a tight end, bro. Mooney, go sit your ass down. Shut up. Go get on Twitter or something. Bring that tight end in. If that's your identity,
That's what I've been saying, OG.
if that's your
That's why I
identity,
said,
shit, hey, let's go.
OG, that's why I said we need to adopt some of the I formation and power I type
Yeah.
runs to
See,
go downhill. Because they putting
but
Algerian
that
sometimes at
offense ain't
fullback.
cool no more, Jew. It's not
Well,
cool
it's
to run
beating
our
us.
formation no more.
It's beating us. Look, we need to carry a fullback again. Like you said, Warren should be going downhill. They want to do all of this pistol with him running in motion. No, line up and let Bijan Doctor out. Line them up. And like you said, put Warner in at the fullback as the fullback and just go downhill. And Bijan know how to cut off his hip. He know how to cut. Bijan got good vision. But what we trying to do is the play. Like I said, we're not using guys in their proper play. I've seen plays where they got Algier fullback. Algier is not a fullback. He's a running back. He does not know how to lead block. That's not what he does.
But guess what though? I don't mind them both being on the field at the same time though.
No, I don't mind that, but
Yeah, yeah,
I don't want to see Algier in that position. Unless you finna
but
hand him the ball, I don't want him to
yeah,
lead block. He said go get the linebacker. That's not what Algier do. He does that with the ball in his hands. I haven't seen him as a good lead blocker. Remember
yeah.
Patrick DeMarco when we had Freeman? Patrick DeMarco was that dude. Number 42. If we go look at the 2016 team, 27, Patrick DeMarco was that dude. He was the
Y'all,
capacity linebackers.
Falcons fans, y'all miss Keith Smith yet? Y'all miss him? Can
I mean,
use him right now, couldn't we?
my thing is one of the most frustrating aspects of this Falcons offense that Mike can run.
That part, Mike, and he's
He
not
can
doing. You
run. We
see,
saw
did
him.
you see him take off? You see him take off
Yeah.
today?
Everybody say he's slow. No, he not. He can. They're telling him just to stand in the pocket and do nothing. That's why teams are teeing off of him.
It's okay. Is it okay to criticize Michael Penix? Is it
And
okay?
nobody above reproach, OG.
I mean,
Okay,
Everybody.
okay.
my thing
Because
is,
I was told, all I need to worry about is Zach Robinson being fired, and Michael Penix and he's what's wrong with Michael Penix. Michael Penix, I need more from you to come win a football game. I need Michael Penix. I need you to come go grab a football game.
he did that. It didn't matter. He's done that a couple of times, at least two to three times this year. He's done that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, Like I'm not looking at him to be that right now. He ain't even played this. Like
I
this
don't
guy
recall.
had 9.
I don't recall him going to grabbing a football game.
Yeah, he did that. He did that last year, and he's done a couple times this year.
I don't know. I missed.
You don't remember that throw back last year that in the back on the sideline with Drake caught the on that fade route that top? Yeah, he's done that plenty of times. He did that a couple times last year, and he did it this year.
No,
The
no.
thing is,
When I say go grab me a football game, well, we come home with the win. He done had
it don't
grab
like
me
you
one
say,
moment.
I
I
get
need him to
that.
go grab one. I
Yeah,
need him to go
we
grab
actually
one.
won those games too. Truth, we've done
What
that.
game? I don't know. I missed it.
True,
Sometimes my mind leaves me. What game we go grab?
we've done it. Mike has done it. But the whole point is, man, Mike Pennis is a rookie. He ain't even played. This is his 9th game. There was his 10th game. 10.
All right
He ain't
now.
even played a whole. He ain't played a whole season yet as a quarterback.
All right
So
now. Take the tit out. Take the tit out of his mouth. I don't hear that shit.
yeah, you just not gonna hear it then.
Now
Just
you
gonna
got to
hear
take
it.
the tit out of his mouth, Mike.
Well, you just gonna hear it. He's not even a rookie.
Take the tit out of his mouth, Mike.
You can say all that you want to, but the
Y'all
guy
make sure
ain't
y'all
even
hit them
played a
buttons.
whole
Y'all
year.
make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. Take the tit out of his mouth, Mike.
All right, we finna go, man. All right, let's end the show. We appreciate it for joining us, man. And like I said, man, Jewel, go ahead and get your last take in.
Hey man, we appreciate everybody joining the show. I don't pretty much got much more to say, man. Y'all just stay tuned to the channel. Help your boy get to 3K. We almost at 3K. We're about 100 away. Help your boy get to 3K. But outside of that, man, like I said, I've seen some things from this team, but at the end of the day, consistency, inconsistency, that's what's been changing these games. The 1 to 2 to 3 plays in the game that'll change the game. I was saying who gonna make a play? Jalen Walker. Huge play at the end of the before the half. Call from the strip sack. James Pierce Jr. pick it up and run it down there, get a touchdown. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, we just got to be better. When the game's on the line, when plays got to be made, we got to make the plays.
Oh yeah. Like I said, man, things are bad, and things could be better. It could be worse. It could get better. At the end of the day, we lost, and that's the end. And that's really just the end of things. So appreciate everybody for joining us, man. Everybody for continuously donating to the channel. That's it. That's all we got, man. And I'm out of here.